Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize, I'm gonna have to keep trying to focus my camera. I'm still having some issues, and obviously I'm filming in my house again. I wanted to talk about Polene. It is a brand, I would say, that's like mid-tier, so in between like a contemporary brand and a luxury brand. That said, some contemporary brands have really upped their prices. When I think of like contemporary, I typically think of like Kate Spade, Michael Kors, and then you have like now these mid-tier, which are Coach and Tory Burch, and then Polene kind of falls in that category price-wise. So we're gonna take a look at the bags that I purchased from Polene. I only have 2 so far. So wanted to start off by showing you kind of what comes with these bags. The first bag that I got was the Numero, I'm not even gonna try to say this, it's 9, the number 9 in French. And this box is so interesting to me. So obviously you have the number 9 here, and then inside was the bag. It also has this like Polene tissue paper with like a little sticker. So that is how that box came. And then in addition to this, you get a dust bag. So look at the quality of this dust bag. First of all, it's super soft. Honestly, nicer than like a Louis Vuitton dust bag in my opinion. It's a softer, thicker, nicer fabric. It is a drawstring. And I just feel like this is such a nice touch. A lot of times when you're getting this like mid-level contemporary pricing, you're not always getting this little touch to it, especially of this quality. So I'm very pleased to have this like luxurious feeling when purchasing from them. The other bag I have is the Numero Un Micro. That's the number 1 micro, and it comes in this little itty bitty box. I love it so much. So I still have, this one actually still has the Polene sticker and the tissue paper, and then the tag is in there, of course. The itty bitty dust bag, it's a little drawstring as well. It's just so cute. I can't even explain to you how high quality these dust bags really feel. I love them. I'm very pleased. My overall impression and experience so far with Polene has been high-end and luxurious feeling. There's a lot of times where you're purchasing like actual luxury brands and you don't even get this experience. What I like about these bags is they're very low-key. And something that I heard on TikTok recently that's really been sticking with me, please do not get offended by me saying this, but I feel like it's just such a mature way to look at things, is money talks, wealth whispers. And basically that just means that you don't always have to have the biggest logo in the room. I love a logo. I love an LV monogram, obviously. So take this with a grain of salt, but the older I get and the more I want to get into a style, understated to me, if you know, you know, that is kind of the vibe I'm going for. And that's why Polene stuck out to me so much, because first of all, they're very high quality. Second of all, they have this very French-esque style to them. My friend Julie here on YouTube, Agent Bag Reviews, she actually pointed this out to me the other day. She said, I noticed that you have like this gravitation towards these French and European, okay, sorry about that, I had to get a pizza out of my oven, but anyway, Julie was saying to me, she's like, I noticed that you have this gravitation towards brands that have the look or the aesthetic of like French or European. For example, Longchamp is a perfect representation of that. Longchamp is very like English elegant. Love that. I've also been considering maybe getting a bag from Strathberry. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But they just have like this very understated English proper look to them. So I wanted to talk about the bags that I bought so far and also like a little what fits in each. So the first bag I have here again is the number 9. This is in the, I want to say mini size, in the black with gold hardware. That is the only hardware you can get for this color. It's the grained pebble leather, so it's very durable. What I love about this bag is it literally is just like a little croissant. I don't know how else to describe it. Details, so on the side here you have the logo Polene. It's a very structured bag while also being very malleable. So on this side you don't have any logo. What's really great about this brand is they do not skimp on the details. So even the hardware, I'm going to try to show you this, actually says Polene on it. Same with the button on the inside here. And let me see if I can get a good shot in the camera for you. Okay, I think you can see it there, but it actually says Polene right on the button. So this is like a magnetic closure here at the top, just to keep your items easily in here. And this bag does come with a crossbody strap, so let me show you that. So here is the crossbody strap. Basically, you just loop it through each end on this little metal piece here, and here is what that looks like. Again, you have the detail of the little rivets actually saying Polene on them. And then this is an adjustable strap, so removable and adjustable. We love that. Let's see how many adjustments there are. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I currently have mine on the longest setting just because I'm a tall girly, 5'6" and a half. My only gripe with this is I do feel like this is a little bit too thin to go with this bag. But that could be just because right now, obviously for the past year or two, I would say, thick straps have been really in, and so I'm a little bit biased. I do have a strap that I bought off Amazon that I wear with some Louis Vuitton bags. I actually have it right here, that I have been wearing with this, and it is literally perfect. So I'm gonna leave a link to this if it's still available on Amazon down below. I also have this in white, but this is like a black and gold braided chain. The leather is not a real leather, I don't believe, based on the price that I paid. But how beautiful is this? It totally reminds me of chains that you would see on Louis Vuitton bags. And I'm just gonna put this one on so you can see the aesthetic of it. I just think that that looks absolutely stunning. I think it dresses it up a little bit more, gives it more of like an elegant look. I love it. You can wear this bag on like the crook of your arm. Very, very cute. You can wear a crossbody, you can put a strap on and wear it like over your shoulder. I love a top handle. You know how I am, and I tend to carry them like on the crook of my arm like this. So we're gonna go over a couple of pros and cons. A pro, I think, is the look. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Another pro is the size, in my opinion. I just feel like I can fit the bare essentials in here, which is what I need. I'm not looking for this to be like my everyday bag that I take everywhere with me. Some cons, the bottom of the bag does not have any feet. And let me just tell you, that used to not be a con to me. If a bag didn't have feet, I never really understood why people made such a big deal about it. I'm like, okay, like I don't get it. But having this style of corner, first of all, with it being folded, but also like just the way that the leather is, I feel like this bag should have had feet. So if I could change anything about it, that would be the #1 thing. The other con that I'll say is the size of the opening is not very large. It does take some force to get my hand in here. It's not super annoying to me because, again, this isn't an everyday bag for me. I'm not going to be using it if I have to get in and out of the bag very often, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you everything that I have in here. The inside of the bag is a fabric lining. My harsh take on this is that fabric lining really cheapens a bag. However, in this sense, because you can't see the lining and you're not really feeling for it too often, it does not bother me. So the first thing you saw were my Louis Vuitton sunglasses. These are the square monogram ones. I've talked about them a million times. These are the only designer sunglasses that I own. I really, really like them. They are a little heavy, so I'm always aware that they're on my face. But yeah, that was a great buy. Next up in here, I have my 4-ring key holder. This is my favorite between the 6 and 4 ring. I just prefer the 4. I also have this Fendi lip gloss. Next up, we have a card holder. Oh, as I drop the bag. This is the reverse monogram card holder. I love this. As you can see, I have been using it very, very often. I actually haven't switched out of it since I got it. It's a great card holder. The craziest thing about this is this SLG is literally more than half the price of this bag. Make it make sense. No, I'm just kidding. I understand you're paying for the luxury. This is a really nice card holder and you're paying for the name. It was a joke, okay. Then I have this lip balm, my favorite lip balm of all time. This is the Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm. I don't even have to spend a lot of time on it because y'all know. Then I have my AirPods, and I have an AirTag because you never know, someone's trying to steal your stuff. I have my car key, and the rest of my wallet contents are actually in the clay in the bicolor. I love this so much. It's so malleable. You can fit so many things in here. It's just such a great piece. And I usually tuck this in, but it does have the chain and clasp. So if you wanted to attach it to something, you can. Okay, and that's everything that I had in here. You could probably fit more if you wanted to, but honestly, everything was like stacked very nicely, that nothing was like totally on top of something else. So I could easily grab out whatever it was I was looking for if needed. And yeah, so that is everything that I fit in here. Now we're gonna see from those contents what I can fit in the other bag I got. The number 1 micro. Let's do a little overview first. This bag is adorable. My stepmom, the first time she saw it, said that it looks like an angry owl, and I cannot unsee it. I think it's so funny. So this is the number 1 micro. On the back, you actually do have this little slip pocket here. I think you could probably just fold some bills and like put a couple dollars in there. You again have a removable strap, which is so cool because I have a strap from Next Fashion Shop that I think looks absolutely beautiful. But this is just a leather strap, and on the bottom you have 4 little feet, which I do wish the other bag had, but I'm very happy that this one has it. Here's what it looks like from the side, and you have a darling little top handle. I just think it's so cute. The strap is adjustable. Let's see how many it has. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 adjustments on here. That is wild. So this can really work for a lot of people. So this is how we get into it. It actually has like a little closure here. You just pull this down and it pops right out. As you can see, I still have the sticker actually on this one. And then on the inside, it's all leather. As you can see, it is a little bit tight to get into. So they do have the option here, just like in the full size, to actually pop that open. And then you have a lot more access to the inside. Down here is the fabric material, the same one that is in the number 9. And just look how beautiful. I love that this has the leather on the other side of the flap. And then you have this pocket in the back, which fits cards perfectly. So we're gonna go ahead and do like a little what fits in here. A great thing about this is you don't have to actually button it up on the sides there in order for it to close. So once you fill this, it's going to be like expanded and it's not going to be a problem, which is great. That's how I like to wear it. So I will tell you, you can fit a full-size card holder in here if you want, though it does take up a significant amount of space in my opinion. So what I like to do is put a few cards in the back here. So I'm just going to do that quick. Okay, so in the back there, I just placed 2 debit cards and my ID. Next up, I'm going to put in my 4-ring key holder and my car key. So here's what all of those look like in there. I can also even fit probably my little Fenty lip gloss in here. And I would say that's pretty full, or just about as full as you can get. And then I probably cannot snap these closed. Actually, I probably could. I was able to actually snap it closed with all of those items in there. And then you just push this down. There you have it, completely stuffed full to the brim. And I feel like this fits a lot more than you can expect. And then I would just have my phone either in my hand or in a pocket of mine. I just think this is so cute and like a perfect just going out for like a night or like a quick errand. It's very, very adorable. I love it. Let me show you just like a little side by side here. So this is what they look like side by side. Obviously, very different. They actually make this bag in this size if you're interested in this style, but in a micro version. I just liked the look of the number 1 in the micro. I think it's very, very cute. All right, so as I said, I have a pizza waiting for me for lunch, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop over and eat some of that. But I wanted to show you what fits in both of these bags. I think that Polene is a great brand, and especially in this coming year where we are predicting a low buy, no buy year, is designer dead, all of these conversations that are happening across the handbag community. I'm very, very excited to add some more Polene to my collection. As I said, I do have a couple of things on my wish list, and hopefully within this year I will go ahead and add them. I'm also looking to branch out to some other more low-key brands such as Strathberry, like I said. So we'll see where the year takes me, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one, and until next time,